Today, the Sony Alpha lens lineup gets a new ultra-wide option that's perfect for all of the astrophotographers, content creators, and architectural photographers. Really anyone who's looking for a low light powerhouse, this is the Sony 16mm F1.8 G-series lens. Featuring a compact and lightweight design, the 16mm F1.8 G lens weighs in at 304 grams or 10.7 ounces. It's smaller than the 20mm F1.8 G-series lens, which has been a popular option among many people out there, and it has a variety of high-performance features. Inside, there is 15 lens elements in 12 groups, including 2 advanced spherical elements and 3 extra low dispersion elements. It's got an 11-blade circular aperture, which gives beautiful, soft bokeh. There's also 2 extreme dynamic linear motors, which provide fast, precise, and quiet autofocus, which you'll need when you're tracking something in both stills and video. As a matter of fact, the autofocus system can track subjects up to 120 frames per second during burst shooting, or up to 240p when you're recording video, and it's practically silent. As a content creator, this is something that I appreciated using the lens, but there's so much more that's exciting to see in a lens like this. Focus breathing, for example, is always a topic of conversation amongst those who are using a lens like this for video. And I'm happy to share that the lens has minimal focus breathing, which gives you smoother transitions when you're focusing between different points. It also supports in-body breathing compensation on alpha cameras that support that feature. Something that I was happy to see with this lens is the amazing close-up performance. The 16mm F1.8 G has a minimum focusing distance of 0.15 meters with autofocus, and it could actually focus closer manually at 0.13 meters. Being able to get close up to whatever you're shooting and get it in sharp focus is something that sets this lens apart from many ultra-wide-angle lenses on the market. Now that we've discussed the internal aspects of the lens, let's take a look at the outside. As is the case with many Sony lenses, you'll find a dedicated aperture ring that can be declicked, a focus hold button that can be customized in the camera menu, an iris lock switch that keeps the aperture ring from being accidentally moved when it's in the A position, and a focus mode switch to toggle between manual and autofocus functions. The front of the lens accepts a 67mm filter, which means that you could use your favorite ND or circular polarizer filters while still keeping that ultra-wide look. It's the same filter size that many other popular Sony lenses use, like the 24, 35, and 50mm G Master lenses, just to name a few. It's dust and moisture resistant, and it has a fluorine coating on the front of the lens element that helps repel things like oil, water, and other contaminants while making it easier to wipe off. So right now I'm on the Sony ZV-E1 with the 16mm f1.8 G-series lens, and one of my favorite benefits with this lens is the ability to pair it up with a camera like this and use dynamic steady shot, which essentially gives you gimbal-like performance with a really kind of a minimalist type of setup. We'll do a side-by-side here so you can see what it looks like with steady shot completely turned off. And of course, you are going to get a wider shot with steady shot turned off. However, I'm sure you'll agree that the footage that you're seeing right now is so much more smooth, so much more steady. It's a really, really awesome benefit for vloggers and content creators, and it's something that I think that they're going to love. The 16mm f1.8 G-series full-frame lens is going to be available in early April for $799.99, and it's likely going to be a favorite for many Sony shooters out there. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and subscribe if you haven't already to stay up to date on all of the excitement in the Alpha universe. Speaking of excitement, check out the videos that you see here on the screen, and I'll see you there.